Texans are in trouble, man. They're just in trouble. You could point to the O-line, you could point to CJ Stroud, you could point to the new OC, and they thought that this was going to get better with a new OC. I don't think they fired D'Amico just yet. I think they're going to kind of give him a little bit of time. But
fire him. Yeah, good job.
No, it's I don't think it's this season unless they don't win a game. Then it's a different story. So yeah, Ben.
I'm worried about CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the Cowboys defense now.
Holy okay, all right, so obviously the Packers game was really right. The Packers game was really bad, right? Yeah. In terms of just collapse 100%. What was the most shocking result of the day?
Oh,
was it the Vikings beating the piss out of the Bengals? Was it the Panthers shutting out the Falcons?
That's the one.
Shutting them out.
That's the one.
They didn't score a point. They put Kirk Cousins back into the game.
30-0. 30-0. Not just a 17-0 shutout, 21-0, 30-0.
Nope. There are a few games I was looking. I was like, okay, you know what? Bears beating the Cowboys, definitely surprising, right? Definitely surprising, but who knows? Maybe the Cowboys are just that bad. We'll talk about them.
Their defense is
might just be absolute garbage. But Minnesota, I think you could be like, okay, yeah, Carson Wentz, you and I talked about this, right? That offense might be able to function a little bit better. Turns out their defense is godly when they're actually somewhat healthy. But holy cow, I think that was the most surprising result of the day. Just the dominance. Packers collapsing. Okay. Rams collapsing. Okay.
Yeah.
But this was never even close.
No. Because the Packers and Rams, they're playing good. The Packers are playing a good defense. Rams are playing a good team. Okay. Sure. But Michael Penix looked really bad against the Panthers defense that just gave up, 26, 27 points the first 2 weeks. I'm not saying they're the worst defense in the league, but they did not look good through the first 2 weeks. So you're assuming you're going to have some success. So Penix didn't look good. The Panthers came out strong. They started the game with a great opening drive that resulted in a touchdown that Bryce Young runs in. I was like, okay, nice.
Talk about Romo real quick. All those missed field goals after being so clutch last week coming in. Their new field goal kicker because they released Younghoe Koo and just nope.
He misses, and that's the thing. They should have had 6 points. He misses a couple field goals.
Yep.
John Parker Romo, yeah. So, yeah, the Panthers defeating the Falcons, who you and I were just giving a little bit of love to on Friday. Yeah. We're like, all right, Falcons defense, we see ya. We see ya. And the Falcons were like, this is what you get. Double dirty birds coming back from the Falcons. Screw you for putting us in power rankings. So you're dead to me, Atlanta. The thing I hate the most is when a team makes me look stupid. And the Falcons made me look stupid. But back to the Cowboys defense. They're terrible, okay? Yes, Caleb Williams, 4 touchdown passes this week. Passer rating of 140, 150. I forget exactly.
The jokes that Eberflus finally helped him win a game are just...
Oh, that's pretty good. 10 out of 10. Probably going to steal that one. The defense. Okay, yeah. So you Packers play the Cowboys next, right?
Sunday night.
Yeah. So your offense is going to look great on Sunday night, Tom. Chalk in Jordan Love for 300 passing yards.
So let's talk about the Cowboys, right? CeeDee Lamb leaving that game, right, obviously makes a really big difference for that offense. Their leading receiver was Ferguson, and Pickens, 5 for 68 with a touchdown, right? So fine. But holy cow, man. No. Dak didn't even have a great game, right? He threw a couple of interceptions. It is what it is. But that defense, they weren't great last year, but man, in 2 seasons, what has happened to that defensive side of the ball has been pretty damn bad. They need Overshown back, right now. But the Bears, who we were talking about, hey, guys, the Bears might be absolute garbage this year, right? They had some tough games. They lost against the Vikings, and the Vikings got blown out by the Falcons. And you're like, all right, really not going so well. And then Caleb Williams is like, oh, never mind. We're good. Had a great game. And this is, if you're a Bears fan, if you're a Bears fan, yesterday could not have gone better. Not only did you beat the crap out of the Dallas Cowboys, but the Packers also lost. So like this is the top of the mountain right now. And for Ben Johnson, first of all, did you see his in the locker room? That man had more emotion than I've ever seen in his entire life. So, that was a lot. But I
think he was also constipated in that moment.
But yeah, you got to give the Bears props, right? Caleb played very good football. And then that Cowboys defense is just atrocious. And it makes last week's game versus the Giants look even worse. Because you're like, okay, maybe it's an outlier. It's a divisional game, blah, 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 blah. Nope. It does not look good.
Look, Bryce Young and the Panthers, those 30 points, just 121 passing yards to shut out the Falcons.
It's insane, man.
All right. So Caleb Williams, okay. 4 touchdowns. Very impressive, right? Passer rating 142.6. No picks. Here's the big one. 0 sacks.
Running backs.
0 sacks.
That's a big deal.
I thought, it called me crazy, Tom. I thought the Cowboys could scheme up pressure.
That's what I heard.
I thought, look at here, man. Jared Jones, I thought I could scheme up some pressure for this team when I traded Micah Parsons. I told you, I'm going to scheme up so much pressure. Mm-hmm. Only quarterback I can't scheme pressure against, of course, is Caleb Williams because he's a future Hall of Famer.
We didn't come together.
I want me some glory hole.
That has been on my mind since all spring.
I want me some glory hole.
And that goes both ways. Goes them and me.
Goes them and me.
It goes them and me, except unless we're trying to sack their quarterback, man. No. So, yeah. There you go, Caleb. Here's another thing I don't like. Justin Herbert sacked 5 times. Lost. Yep. Geno Smith. Won. Justin Herbert won. Geno Smith sacked 5 times. Lost. Drake May sacked 5 times. Exactly. Lost. Exactly. Cam Ward sacked 4 times. Lost.
Yeah, it's tough.
Ryan Taylor sacked 4 times. Lost.
Hey, here's
Love sacked 5 times. Lost. Why is my team the only one who can't fucking win in that situation?